academic performance of the KSOGA is being enhanced. Over to you, MG sir, to give the welcome address to the gathering.
Good evening to everybody. Respected President Dr. Bharati, Secretary Dr. Rajeshri, all the KSOGA KCOG committee chairpersons. At the outset, I would like to thank all of you for having done wonderful programs throughout the year. And there were some gaps. However, most of the committees have done a good job of conducting many programs in spite of overlapping many of the programs. And I am happy to tell you that President-elect Dr. Sunita has recognized the states of the organizations like KSOGA and MOGS. So far, we were not recognized at the FOXI level. But however, she promised in her last incoming presidential address that these are the bodies which are really doing a lot of work. So I thank and I personally feel that these committees were formed in 2021 during the tenure of Dr. Basavaraj Sajjan, that is during the COVID time. And at that time, nearly 21 members were selected as per their willingness. And this is the second team, which was selected in the Tumkur in the April of 23rd. And you will be completing your tenure in the 25th of March. And you know that the KSOGA conference at Hassan is fast approaching. And we want to do it in a grand way. And I want all of you to get involved and come to Hassan and please join in the KSOGA conference. And the activities are very important. I personally feel that KSOGA committees are pillars of KSOGA. It is your activities which will enhance. Otherwise, the KSOGA body has got only two activities. One is the state level conference, another is the Yuva KSOGA. Otherwise, most of the activities are to be done by these committees. And in fact, when we were at Tumkur, we had an overwhelming response that many of them wanted to become the committee chairpersons. Now, committee chairpersons have also been recognized in KSOGA as per the last meeting that to become an EC member in the KSOGA, one of the prerequisites is they should have served as committee chairpersons. I hope everybody remembers this because that is the criteria what we did, that unless they get involved into the KSOGA activities by taking up the committee chairperson, they cannot contest for EC or for the KCOG also. And even to become a KCOG secretary or any post in the KCOG, they have to be committee chairpersons. I think this is followed even in the FOXI also. Now in FOXI, you cannot become a vice president or a president without becoming a FOXI committee chairperson. Same thing we have also adopted. And these are very important things which have been considered. And many of you have done excellent work. Many programs have been done. But now we want to highlight these programs. That was the reason that today I requested our president that we will have a meeting with the committee chairpersons. And in fact, for a long time, we did not have a meeting with you at all. I am sorry for that because in the beginning of the year, we told you at least we will have once in 3 months, one meeting of KSOGA committees and one meeting of the members societies because these are very important. Unless we get in touch with you, unless we interact with you, we will not be able to do anything in the KSOGA. And I'm very happy to inform you that the status of the KSOGA at the national level is very high. Most of the FOXians, they recognize our KSOGA organization and they recognize to such an extent that they make it a point to visit all the societies of the KSOGA or the Karnataka state. That's how in the last 4 years, we have well established, and last year also it was given the KSOGA committee chair, that is 3 chairpersons were given award, and same thing will be continued in every year. And that was the reason that in the circular I had put up that please submit your activities report from 1st of April of 23 to the March 31st of 24. That is the block period of 1 year. I think you have already submitted. Those who are not submitted also, we said we'll give more.
Thank you.
Very few reports had come. With this brief remark, I request the committee chairpersons to start their presentation. In the notice also we had written that we will take up the committees as per the alphabetical order. Otherwise, somebody will feel that they have not been called early. Somebody will feel that they have been called late. So I requested Dr. Rajeshri to call the committees as per the alphabetical order. And in the alphabetical order, number 1 is Adolescent Health Committee. If they are not there, then they will be given the chance later. I request
Okay, sir.
Rajeshri, you call the committee names
Yes,
from. Do you have the list, Rajeshri?
Arun, please send me the list.
Give the list.
Lately.
So
Sir, good
anyway,
evening. Good evening, Dr. MG, sir.
oh, yes,
Good
yes.
evening.
Welcome.
I'm sorry
Please
for
address.
being late.
Yeah,
Sir,
straight
I
away
was
you
in
can
the
address.
OT.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told. She
Sir,
must be
till
in
6
OT
o'clock
because
we were doing.
yeah,
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Sir, till 6 I
And
was in
Dr.
the conference committee.
yeah, you can address now. Just started address.
Yes.
Sir, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟ್ರನ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಭಾರತಿ ರಾಜಶ್ರೀ ದುರ್ಗಾದಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸುಮನ್ ಗಡ್ಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Rajeshri, you can
Namaste.
ask President to address.
Good evening, ma'am, and welcome to this meeting of the committee address. Dr. Bharti Rajshekar, ma'am, and Dr. Vidya Tubi, ma'am, we are very happy and glad to have you here. We just begin the session with a formal introduction by Dr. M.G. Hiremat, sir, who briefed us about the significance and importance of having the committees and how they are eligible to go or move ahead in the KSOGA ladder. So now, to begin with, I would like to call upon Dr. Soumya Mani from the Adolescent Health
No, I
Committee.
think Bharti
Dr.
can
Soumya?
address. Rajeshri, let President address.
Okay, sir.
Formal
Bharti,
address.
ma'am. Bharti, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am, and welcome to the gathering. Please address the gathering.
Thank you, Rajshri. Yes, I'm. Good evening to everybody. My apologies for being late. I was busy with the conference committee and with my OT. I welcome all the committee chairpersons to this meeting. This is a very important meeting, and as our Chief Patron, Dr. M.G. Hiremat, has already told you, there is much to be done. We had a lot of expectations from the committee, but few committees have been doing extremely well and few committees have become dormant. We request all of you to kindly take up your committee activities, and now we will not waste much time on that. We would request you to kindly present your reports, and then we will give you suggestions. We request you to kindly go forward and do your committee activities in not only in your town, but in all the other societies. You can replicate the program so that we can deliver to the people whatever messages about women's health we would like to tell them, and definitely we can make a difference in creating awareness and helping them in their problems. So over to you, Dr. Rajeshri, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, madam, for the address. May I now request all the committee chairpersons to please mute themselves and unmute when their turn comes so that it helps in the smooth conduct of the program and avoid the disturbance coming from the other members who are not actively talking. The first committee I would like to call upon is from the Adolescent Health Committee, Dr. Soumya Mani. Dr. Soumya Mani, are you there?
Then you can call next committee. Then
Yes, sir.
you can repeat later.
Yes, sir. The second committee is Clinical Research Committee, Dr. Geetanjali Kadgera.
She is there.
Dr. Geetanjali, welcome to the program. Can you
Good
please
evening, ma'am.
introduce yourself and yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm Dr. Geetanjali Katagiri. I am from Bagalkot, SN Medical College, Bagalkot. I am the chairperson for the Clinical Research Committee. Good evening
Welcome,
to
Dr.
everybody.
Geetanjali.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening to everybody. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to head this committee. So we have had a few activities, maybe not as much as we should have, but a few. So I will just share what we have done. Can you see, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
So,
But the
put up your
PPT is
slide.
not seen. Put on the slides, please.
yeah.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, as per the online activities, we had conducted one research methodology workshop on 31st January. It was a 3-hour session. It's a half CME in association with Clinical Research Committee of FOXY. We had faculty from both the national level and also local Karnataka faculty. It was mainly targeted for the PGs because they had the synopsis submission coming up at that time. This was one session that we had conducted for as an online meeting. We have an ongoing research study which is called as Collation Analysis of Maternal Near Miss Cases in Karnataka, India, a cross-sectional study. This was initiated in January 2024. The participating institutes in this particular study are SNMC Bagalkot, District Hospital Bagalkot, STM Dharwad, BLD Vijapur, JIMS Gadag, JSS Mysore, and JIMS Kalburgi. So our sample size is around 390. So far, we have been able to collect about 100 cases. So we are nearing about 25% of the data collection. We are meeting regularly, and we do have updates from other people also. So this is one activity which hopefully we should be able to maybe complete by another 1.5 year. And we will have a case analysis of almost 400 cases from Karnataka. About all of them are near maternal near miss. So we have taken the WHO criteria and we are doing this study. All the participating institutes have also received ethical clearance from their own institutes, and we are collecting data on an online platform. We have these planned research studies. One of them is nipple-related disorders in early puerperium causing breastfeeding difficulties. This is in association with the Breast Committee KSOGA. We have already prepared the proposal. We have got the protocol and we have prepared the data collection form, consent form, everything. And it has also already been presented in ethics, and ethics approval has been received. So the plan is that it will be disseminated to all KSOGA members, and anybody who encounters a case with nipple disorders which is causing breastfeeding difficulties will complete the data and will send it to where it will be collected. And hopefully at the end of this, we should be able to get whatever the ways people are managing some common disorders, and we may be able to get what works better and when the baby was able to actually establish breastfeeding effectively. Another one that we have is menopause. We're just actually this was also with Dr. Lalita from Breast Committee only. So both of us had a discussion about that we do not have clear-cut data about how exactly menopause transition occurs. So some people have abrupt cessation of cycle, some people have gradual either decrease, or some have some stormy complaints during the menopausal period. So menopause transition, we just have a descriptive cross-sectional study across Karnataka. And the acronym is menopause. This is going to be done. So the proposal is ready. We have written the write-up. Dr. Lalita and me in discussion, we have written the write-up, but we haven't yet communicated with the menopause committee. So I hope to do that shortly and get their inputs also into the protocol. And once we submit it to ethics, then I think again we should be able to open this up for data collection all across all the KSOGA members. So yeah, these are the activities that we have done so far. I would like you all seniors to please give me advice as to how we can do better. And
just one comment, Gitanjali.
Yes, sir.
You can continue these activities and kindly send it in a report format.
Yes, sir.
To the KSOGA
Sure,
office before 15th.
Yes. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody
yes, sir.
else wants to comment on this presentation?
Gitanjali, how
Dr. Gitanjali,
Yes, ma'am.
can I say a word?
Yeah.
Rajashri?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
please go ahead.
So this nipple, the nipple related disorders you have been talking about. So
Yes,
will
ma'am.
you be putting it across to all the KSOGA members on a Google form
Yes, ma'am.
that
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can see now? Right now, what we are seeing in Foxy, the our next incoming president, Dr. Sunita, has put
Yes,
up
ma'am.
3-4 very good programs on the
Yes, ma'am.
Google Forms where the data is going to be collected from Pan India. Similarly, I think you can take it up.
Yes,
One is
ma'am.
for the
Yes,
nipple
ma'am.
disease and menopause you're already planning. And
Yes,
maybe we
ma'am.
can also do one survey about, of course, anemia, what they're doing in the Foxy. We can do that also in KSOGA, I think, because anemia data mapping can be done across the state. So these are few
Sure,
of my suggestions I would
Sure,
like to
ma'am.
give, and please keep us informed of it so that we can tell all our members to participate and in that survey. So you can
Yes,
get
ma'am.
the data and we can publish it.
Sure, ma'am. I will also share,
Yeah.
ma'am, once the protocol and everything is ready, whatever is required for ethics submission, I will send it across to everybody who needs approval from their institutes. I think that was one thing which many
Yes.
people were hesitant about in the Foxy survey. So we will send it across to
Yeah, and
whoever wishes to participate, and they can submit it, I mean, get it approved from their ethics committee, and they
yes.
can all participate.
Yes.
And
One
we
little
would
doubt.
like to also request you to conduct a webinar for the junior consultants or even the private practitioners and the postgraduates, how to present a paper and how to pick the research topics. We would like you to conduct one program on the Zoom platform, and KSOGA will provide you with the platform. So in our Gyan Sangam program, I think you can do one of these.
Okay, ma'am, sure. Yeah.
One doubt, madam.
Yes,
Gitanjali,
ma'am.
how you are taking this ethical clearance? What
Ma'am,
is the
we are
process
submitting
you
to
are
our
following?
we are submitting to our college ethics, ma'am. They will review the entire protocol. They will review the data form, consent form, everything. If they have any doubts or queries, they will post it to us, and then we will reply to them, and we will get it. So right now we
So
have
the
received.
ethics
Yes,
approval
ma'am.
will be from Bagalkot committee.
Ma'am, for the maternal near miss
So suppose
data that we're doing.
they are from some different district. What they should do? Suppose some other district are participating in your study.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the process of the ethical clearance for them?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, for the maternal near miss that we already have ongoing, all the participating institutes have taken approval from their institutes. So each one has submitted to their institute and taken approval. Similarly, for these other studies also, ma'am, we have got ethics approval actually from Sridevi Institute of Medical Sciences, because Dr. Lalita HS from Breast Committee is attached to Sridevi Institute. So, but we will send the similar whatever papers we have submitted for ethics approval there can be sort of just little bit modification about your institute name and all that, and the researchers from your institute, also including the main researchers from KSOGA, will be submitted to whoever wants to participate in this, and they can take approval from their own institutes or from their own districts, and then they can participate.
Now, can I add here?
Yes.
The KSOGA doesn't have its own ethical committee. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the absence of the ethical committee from KSOGA, the members of KSOGA are attached to many medical colleges, as rightly
Yes, sir.
told by Dr. Gitanjali.
Yes,
And in
sir.
every college, there is an ethical committee. And that title has to be go from the faculty of that college.
Yes,
Then
sir.
you can involve anybody else also. So
Yes,
this
sir.
ethical problem can be solved by this route. Otherwise, to start one ethical committee of our own society is very difficult.
Sir,
Nearly
actually,
it
sorry,
took
sir.
1 year
Yeah.
for me to get the ethical committee approved for our JJMMC. So it's a very
Sir,
tedious process to get a ethical committee approval, because ethical committee is only in Delhi and it has to get approved from that. The best way is to get attached to the medical college and get the ethical approval.
sir, if
This
I
is
may
For
just
the
add,
members who are
Vidya
not
madam.
attached to the college, sir.
No, they have
Sir,
to
madam,
get
that is,
approval
if
from
the
their
institute, ma'am, every
institute,
institute has got
whichever
the
institute they are.
capacity, or every ethics committee has got the responsibility and capacity to allow it in their area of jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So around 100 kilometers radius roundabout, they are allowed to give approval, ma'am. So even if there is somebody who is not directly attached, if that particular study, whoever submits it to their ethics, has to have their name in the investigators list. So like we took for approval for district hospital also, madam. So in our district hospital, there is no ethics committee, but we included Dr. Devedita's name in our investigators list, and they gave approval for even district hospital to participate in this study.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, sir, I also had one more point to raise. So actually, Dr. Vidyathope madam had advised that I should try to get an ethics committee for KSOGA. Actually, I have gone through a little bit of who can be the chairperson and who can be the committee members and all. So sort of that kind of work is done. But then there was this issue that even if the ethics committee approves for a particular study, they will still tell you to take local ethics, because they will be situated in one part of Karnataka. So ultimately, wherever I want to do the study, I have to take ethics approval from each of those
That's what
places.
Dr. Suman was commenting on, because you are collecting from various districts. So you have to take a local ethical committee approval. So there was no point of this, because we did this for the Oxy studies also. There also the problem came because clinical research, Dr. Surekha Taide is doing. No? So they also tried. Foxy ethical committee they wanted, because many studies are published through Foxy. So they also tried, but it was not possible. So KSOGA also, because the distance becomes too and far.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
Vistrit
Even if we
project,
do,
you remember
yes,
the
ma'am.
Vistrit project by Preeti Kumar? We did the awareness program, but the publication could not happen because it was in Karnataka and Preeti wanted her name there. Then we
Yes.
told that you are working there in UP, you are doing study in Karnataka, how we can include this?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
was
That was the
not
issue. Yes, ma'am.
that was
Yeah.
a conversation, if you remember.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Yeah. So even if we do form an KSOGA ethics committee, basically it will be
yeah.
something, somebody who gives approval, but again tells that go and take
Apart
approval from
from
your local
research
committees.
studies, wait. Apart from research studies, you make one research cell. Whenever you're planning some research studies, at least you include our patron who has got immense experience, so that at least these studies you are internally you're discussing with Dr. Lalita. There are many
Yes, ma'am.
teachers, like Dr. Rajeshri is also in the college, Dr. Suman is there in the college, I am in the college, or you have some advisory, so we will decide which study is really feasible, which can be disseminated to all the district or all the societies, or even other committee collaboration you can do. So these
Yes, ma'am.
suggestions we can give. Of course, the
Sure.
decision will be taken by you only as a committee chair. We give
No,
the
ma'am.
liberty.
No, ma'am. I will always wait for your guidance,
Like
ma'am.
menopause transition, this is very tricky word, and I would like to say what all things you are doing. Means I am interested in menopause.
Ma'am,
Gitanjali,
what we are asking basically, our questionnaire will consist of questions like how was your, so anybody who's attained menopause.
I mean to say that you share the questionnaire to us also. I'm
Sure,
interested
ma'am.
to know what is going
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Maybe
Yes,
you may
ma'am.
not include our city or any city, but maybe Bharti is interested in her patients, whatever
Yes, ma'am.
thing.
Yes, ma'am.
That
Yes, ma'am.
nipple disorder, Google form is okay. But menopause
ma'am.
transition, what descriptive cross-sectional study means what is going on, we are interested. As
Sure, ma'am.
a
Yes, ma'am. I will share it with everybody.
Gitanjali, what I suggest is, let us try to register our KSOGA ethics committee. Okay.
we
What
are
I
trying
what I
that.
will
We are
suggest
trying.
is, I have a friend who is a member of ethics committee at national level. I will
sir.
find out whether from the organization
That
can
will
you
be
have
good,
a
sir.
ethics committee.
Yeah.
And if you make a ethics committee, you being the first
Yeah, sir.
chairperson of
We will do
this
that.
clinical research, you can become the ethics committee chairperson. And you need 11 members. For ethics committee, minimum is 11 members. I will let you know within a week whether we can
Okay, sir.
apply to ethics, national ethics committee or not. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
I think we will conclude this committee presentation.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Paladi, can you call the next one?
Yes, sir. Actually, having the ethics committee for KSOGA would be a long time, sizable chunk of information that we can gather for our organization.
We'll try for
And congratulations, Dr. Geetanjali, for having brought up a very structured format for research and ethics. And
Thank you, ma'am.
we hope that this good work goes on and motivate
Thank you.
many other members from other societies to join in, so that finally we'll have a very good size of the study. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would
Thank
now
you.
like to call upon the endoscopy committee chairperson, Dr. Ravikant Gaudar.
Madam, B breast committee.
Ma'am, B you have left, madam.
B
No,
breast
C.
committee ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. And
I'm ready, madam.
Okay, welcome from the breast committee, Dr. Lalita.
Thank you, madam. I'll share my screen.
No, Arun has missed. He
Yes,
has not
sir.
put up in the list.
Yes, sir. He's not.
My
breast
power
imaging
had
committee ಅಂತ madam.
Female
But we
breast
know that
committee
Dr.
ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
Lalita
Where you
is
have put
always
up
there
breast
doing
committee,
good work.
Arun?
Yes sir, female breast
made-
committee ಅಂತ ಇದೆ sir.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಓ ಅದು ಎಫ್
F
ಅಂತ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
ಬಂತು ಅವಾಗ.
It is in the F. It is in
ಎಫ್
the F.
ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅರುಣ್ ಅವ್ರೆ ಅದು.
Yes, madam.
Lalita, Rajeshri is right. It is in the F. So please, endoscopy can start.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Dr.
Endoscopy.
Ravikant,
Yes.
may I welcome you to present your report, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Good evening to all. Respected Chief Patron Dr. M.G. Remet sir, President Dr. Bharti Rajshekar madam, Past President Vidya Tobi madam, Secretary Rajeshri Palladi madam, and Suman Gaddi madam, and President-elect Dr. Asrana sir, and all the chairpersons. I would like to share my activities, but I had prepared from the last year. I'll just take a moment to go to the current year.
Ravikant sir seems to be having an exhaustive.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. I saw your encouragement, madam.
You can start from anywhere,
Yes, sir.
because when you are submitting the report, you can rearrange.
Okay, sir.
Because
Means I
today
I had
you
put
got
it from
very
the
little time.
from the time I
yeah.
had taken
Okay, fine,
as
sir.
a chair. But now I'll continue from the Yuva KSOGA.
Yes, sir.
From where we started this academic year. So
Yes.
we had a
No, we
workshop
want for the previous year, 23-24.
from the previous year, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sir,
okay. I'll
previous year
start.
he had
this will go
presented
to the
us,
next
sir,
year.
it was very exhaustive. Yeah, go ahead.
23 April to 24 March.
23 April, sir.
23 April to 24 March.
Oh, yes. So we had a
Yeah.
as a whole we had 5 webinars, sir.
Yes.
And physical CME were 5.
Okay.
We conducted a skill transfer program 4. 3 workshops were there. General body meeting 5 we did in our within our committee, endoscopy committee only, and we released 3 endoscopy committee bulletin, which is about each topic with the whole committee contributed to it. And then public outreach program we did 2. So these were the advisors, and we had exhaustive members from each committee. And first we started with a workshop in Davanagere in association with the JJ Medical College and SS Medical College, where Dr. Vidya Bhatt Madam and Atul Ganatra sir and Dr. Madhu KN had conducted a endoscopy workshop. And then we had many of our members attended the AAGL International Conference, which is a prestigious conference, where one of our member, Dr. Prabha Desai, got an excellent award. And I had an opportunity to chair a session because of our endoscopy. As a chairperson of endoscopy committee, I was there, so I was getting an opportunity to chair a session in international committee. And we had a general body meeting to plan for a start of endoscopy committee KSOGA update. So from 21 June of 2023, we started the news bulletin from endoscopy committee, made a new news bulletin. And then we had a physical CME about advances in the management of endometriosis in Mangalore OBG Society, in association with Mangalore OBG Society. And we had a skill transfer program in association with Hubli Dharwad OBG Society, and also we had a CME on safe hysteroscopy. So we had a whole day program there. And we released the maiden KSOGA update on maiden KSOGA update was released on hysteroscopy. Complete guide about the hysteroscopy was mentioned in that. I thank all the office bearers for releasing this update and giving an opportunity. And because of that, I got one more very good award from our beloved Vidya Topi Madam and Raishri Paladi Madam. And we had a skill transfer program in our medical college. The whole day program was there. Morning we had a CME on the safe laparoscopy, and afternoon session we had a skill transfer program to all the postgraduates and various postgraduates from the different medical college had attended this meeting. And because of these activities, I was given a Achiever Award from Foxy in anemia control program. When the Foxy members had come to Mangalore OBG Society, then they had given me this award for this our activities. The 15th November, we had a general body meeting for a second volume of KSOGA update to plan for a minimal invasive, means what are the energy source we are using in both hysteroscopy and laparoscopy, and where are the problems and how we to tackle. So the exhaustive guidelines we have prepared in the KSOGA second volume of KSOGA update. And then there was a webinar where Dr. Sandesh Kade, he shared a very exhaustive knowledge about the urinary tract endometriosis. That was a very nice webinar, and we prepared a salient points about this And we have shared in our group, and also we have given to the KSOGA website to share the knowledge about the very salient point that were prepared following a webinar. And then we had a endoscopic committee workshop on hysteroscopy at at a state conference in Vijayapura, where Dr. Vidya Bhatt Madam, Subhash Malya was there, and I myself was also there as a operating surgeon. And we had second edition of KSOGA update, and the energy sources in both hysteroscopy and laparoscopy was prepared and released, and it was given to the society also for the. And then there was a cesarean scar pregnancy webinar on 24th January, where it was very exhaustive. It went till 11 o'clock. Then sir had warned us that you should not go so late. We have to minimize the number of talks only to 3 or 4. So, but on the salient points, when I prepared about this also, many of the students and many of the society asked for salient points, and still it is circulating. It is a very big success. The salient points are cesarean scar pregnancy, where many of the guidelines were not available in textbook. So these salient points, when the experience of the many teachers were made into a single, and then still it is circulating in a very good manner. And yet the points are being given to this website also. And we had an outreach program on endometriosis in our nearby area, Sulya. And then there was a mixed bag. All the members of the endoscopy committee were given an opportunity along with the past chairperson, Dr. Jaiprakash Patil, where Dr. Sonia and Dr. Santosh was a resource person for the mainly how to excel in cystectomy, myomectomy, and a safe abdominal entry webinar was conducted. Then 15th March, where Dr. Prabha Desai was invited as a national faculty for IAG conference. And there were
this you can stop. This will go to the next year.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Ravikante Gowda.
Thank you so much, sir.
Excellent presentation and excellent work. It is really amazing that when we selected you as an endoscopy chairperson, I had not known about you at all. But when you submitted your biodata of your all activities in endoscopy, really you proved worth, Dr. Ravikante Gowda. You have done excellent. Please send a report, and we are proud of you. That much I can tell you.
Thank you so much, sir.
More than that.
Report is already sent, sir.
I'm definitely warned at that time, because that program took 4 hours.
Yes,
and it was really very good, very exhaustive. And you know, cesarean scar, so many people talking, so many people telling about their all, was excellent. So excellent work has been done. You are a big asset to KSOGA, I can tell you. Anybody else?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It means a lot for
Thank
me.
you,
Congratulations, Dr. Ravi.
Bharti ma'am, do you have anything to say?
Yes. Dr. Ravikant and his team have done an excellent job. We are very, very proud of you. And as Dr. M.G. Hiramat said, you're definitely an asset, sir. You are spreading knowledge about endoscopy and carrying it to all our doctors. We request you to continue doing many, many more programs. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Yeah, one more thing I would like to tell you, that Chitradurga Society has come forward to conduct Yuva KSOGA on 4th, 5th and 6th of April. 4th is there is a hysteroscopy workshop. Please, Vidya Bhatt has agreed, and you also join.
Surely,
they are very keen to have a hysteroscopy workshop.
Thank you.
Sir, we are having the same hysteroscopy in KSOGA on the 8th. And Dr. Vidya Bhatt and I have asked the workshop committee to contact you also, sir. So we would like your presence also at that workshop also, sir. And you said you will be releasing another newsletter in our conference.
That he can release there
about endometriosis we are planning, madam.
You can release in Hassan only.
Yes, madam. Yes, sir. Hassan we are releasing, sir.
He has already told Dr. MG, sir. He has already told us.
Okay.
Good. Sir, I think one of the agenda to have the committees was to identify and pick up the talent from Karnataka state. And herein we have one such
he was the real
amazing person who has been
so
humble, who has been so active, who has been so energetic, and who has been so dedicated towards the committee work, that we really feel happy and proud that our motto of having the talent identified has been successful, so very successful that such hidden gems are identified and brought out. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Dr. Ravikant, sir. And I truly appreciate your endeavors to persistently and modestly be behind all the activities that you're doing for the endoscopy committee. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, madam.
We now have the next committee, another dynamic lady, Dr. Rekha Rajendra Kumar, who is the chairperson for the Ethics and Medical Legal Committee. Over to you, madam. Dr. Rekha.
Yeah. Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಕುಮಾರ್. I am the chairperson of Ethics and Medical Legal Committee. I was the chairperson for ART and Infertility Committee in the previous 2 years. Now this is Ethics Medical Legal Committee I am in. I am also the president of Bangalore Society of Obstetrics and Gynecology. Coming to my committee, I have done work on all the different medical legal aspects like the...
Please.
Yeah, sorry, 1 minute. I have made activities in the POXO Act, ART Act, and MTP Act. Everything I have made the presentations. My presentations were not only in the webinars, it were the medical legal presentations were in the physical also. I visited many of the places like the Karnataka societies like Kolar, Davangere, Chitradurga, Mandya, Chikmagalur, everywhere I have traveled and I have given the awareness talks in many of the places. And I have not only doing the PCPNDT, MTP, POXO acts, I have covered the ART acts for the level 1 and level 2 clinics also, because there are many people who are coming up with the ART practices. Especially they were very useful for those who are doing the ART level 1 practice. That is the IUI practice. I have presented the how minimum a very easy presentation, how they should go about. Other than my presentations, which I have mentioned here, they are the more I have done one bulletin release also in KSOGA last time, and the physical CMEs, webinar, faculty participation, the book chapters in KSOGA, and even other books I have written. And other than this, I have done many other 59 for 51 were the medical legal programs what I did. 59 other programs also I have done. And coming to the April, I have done the KSOGA programs under KSOGA and in the ClearNet platform. And then that is coming to the June month, I have done in the ClearNet platform certain programs. This is a Chikmagalur talk event and I spoke on the PCPNDT Act. Then in Bagalkot, I was part of the medical legal KSOGA workshop. I was a moderator for the medical legal panel with Dr. MC Patel sir. I have done a lot of programs with Dr. MC Patel sir. Almost every week I have done, must be more than 100 programs I have done, coordinated and being the convener and also being the expert in many of his medical legal panels. Since it's outside the KSOGA, but many of his programs were covering KSOGA societies also. Then here comes the July. In the July, it is in a clinical research committee. I was part of the Code Blue. Then YTP committee also, I have done the panel discussions. Then Know Your Law with KSOGA. Then I have done the medical legal webinars. I have done not only with the KSOGA, with the Bangalore Society also brought awareness many of the times, especially my FemPower conference in Bangalore was as a chairperson was a good success, which was nationwide taken. And I have done awareness programs not only for KSOGA societies, for the FOXY level and AMOX level. Everywhere I have done the programs. These are the medical legal PCPNDT as a panel moderator in Yuva KSOGA. That was in Gadag. Then medical legal webinar with AMOX with KSOGA. Then again in ClearNet platform, every week I have given the medical legal talk. This is one like PCPNDT. Then again, medical legal program, reverse panel on the MTP Act. POXO Act also I have done with as a convener in KSOGA societies. KSOGA Ethics and Medical Legal Committee webinar on 23/8. Then program coordinator for reverse panel on the Consumer Protection Act, programs on POXO Act. Again on POXO Act, ERT law and possible litigations in Gadag, then MLC cases as a panelist, and again the ERT law I have given a talk, and that was one is in Gadag and one is in Belgaum, that program. Then KSOGA Public Awareness Committee, in that I have given an awareness talk on the POXO Act. Then I was a coordinator for many, as I have told about the Happy Learning webinar series. Then in Vijaypura, I have given talk on MTP, panelist in the MTP, POXO, and a combined panel of all the three. And this is the bulletin release which I did in the annual KSOGA. Then also part of the moot court. Then this is in Bangalore, we did with Dr. Hitesh, but a medical legal webinar we conducted. Then again in the Happy Learn, this is a month-wise I have put, so some of them may be not in the order. Then again in the ISAR, we had a medical legal workshop in the ISAR in Bhubaneswar. Then again with the KSOGA Societies of Happy Learning's webinar series, KSOGA Ethics Medical Legal Committee, one more webinar I myself conducted on 23 to 24, including calling the stalwarts of Medical Legal Committee like Dr. Neeraj Nagpal, Dr. Gitendra, Dr. Hitesh Bhatt, and all that. Then again, one more in the ClearNet on the ART laws in the IUI clinics. So the March I will end because sir doesn't want me to continue from April. So this is again a MTP committee with Foxy. Foxy, I have written a talk. I mean, it's a chapter other than the talk one. Then a written chapter in the PCPNDT. There's a documentation, how we have to document when we do a sonography. Then again, under the aegis of KSOGA, I did one more program on ART loss and possible litigation. Then in IMA also, I have given talk on the MTP Act. And again, MTP committee of Foxy with Bangalore Society. I was expert in a panel on legal issues of MTP. So then the April activities continue. So I will stop my presentation here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rekha. Rekha, you are another amazing personality. Like our Ravikante Gowda, you have done so wonderful activities. In fact, let me bring to your notice that when Rekha had applied for a committee chairperson at the Tumkur, we said you have already having a one committee we have finished, you will not be given a committee. And at the end, what she said is, if nobody is taking any other committee, I will take that committee. And she took up this committee of medical legal. And even though it was not of her choice, but look at the amazing work she has done. I think she needs to be given a very big clap. So many activities and so wonderful activities. Now I think she has become at national level the medical legal expert. That much of the interest she has put up in 1 year. Thank you, Rekha, for the wonderful work. Anybody else would like to comment, please?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rekha. You're doing an extremely good job. And truly, Dr. M.G. Hiramat, as you said, Rekha is one more star who is going to enter the national setup shortly. She will also be successful in entering, and KSOGA will be shining in Foxy level also.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Rekha, it's indeed a nice work that you have taken up, that in spite of being given the committee in the last moment, and that too which nobody wanted to take, you have just shown that what can be done if somebody wants to do some good work. Congratulations to you. And I think we move to the next committee, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for encouraging us.
Yeah. I would like to call Dr. Suguna Rajendra Kumar from the Emergency Obstetric and Critical Care Committee. Dr. Suguna, do we have you here?
I think she is not there.
Next, Family Welfare Committee.
No, Suguna is there. Suguna is there.
Is there, ma'am. Is there?
I am there. Hello?
Okay, Suguna, welcome.
Hello, madam. Good evening, everyone.
You put up speakers mode, then we can see.
Good evening, everyone. To the Dr. M.G. Hiramat, past and president of KSOGA, secretary, and all the chairpersons. Actually, we couldn't do much programs. In 2023, we did 2 webinars, one on emergency obstetrics and one on adherent placenta in June, July. And August, again, we conducted one workshop in Alamein Medical College where 50 medical officers were there, where basal life support, advanced life support, and PPH were told how to manage them. Then later, I participated in the KSOGA State Conference Workshop Emergency and Critical Care, where I participated and organized. Sorry, sir, after that, I couldn't do anything. I was really engaged in other work.
Yeah.
Joined a new medical college and had personal commitment, so I couldn't do any programs. Sorry, sir.
Thank you, Suguna. Anyway, you have got a committee which is really has got that you can do wonderful works, emergency obstetrics and critical care. I hope you have completed all your commitments. You can do now onwards also, because it is an enormous opportunity.
Yes, sir. I'll try to do, sir.
It is in the need of the hour, because
Yes.
nowadays we see so many critical cases, and
Yes, yes.
emergency and critical has become very important. I think you can do, Suguna. You are capable of doing.
Yes, sir. I'll concentrate.
That much I can.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Suguna.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Yeah. Dr. Meenakshi Devarmani, Family Welfare Committee.
Meenakshi is there?
She's not seen, sir.
Yeah, you can go to next.
I think she's not seen. Female Breast Committee, Dr. Lalita Husur.
Yeah, she is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good
your
evening,
turn now.
everyone. I shall share my presentation, whatever I have done.
Dr. Lalita, full screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Lalita HS from Breast and Breastfeeding Committee. And April 2023, message was sent to all societies to invite members, and created a WhatsApp group and invited advisors for the committee. And all the members list was sent to KSOGA in May 23 and had a meeting with all members and took a input on activity. Attended all chairpersons meeting at KSOGA. And June 23 had 3 meetings with Dr. Srinivas, DD Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Karnataka, regarding all ASHA workers training by Breast Committee. This thing is still on. It has not been done. And with KSOGA willpower, I think we should move forward and do it. And letter sent to from KSOGA, letter ahead to the Government of Karnataka. And prepared a PowerPoint presentation on breast self-examination in Kannada and sent in the group. Everybody uses, all the members of Breast Committee uses this BSc to create awareness also in their hospitals. And July 23, attended one core needle biopsy workshop at Pune BreastCon, first of its kind, first BreastCon in the country last year, and presented a model of breast to chairperson Breast Committee, which is proudly created by Breast Committee, KSOGA. And prepared also a banner for members, and everybody started printing it out in the flex and started using it to do creating awareness programs, both in breast cancer as well as breastfeeding programs. And in August 23, we had a good word and cartoon contest, which was overwhelming response. And we received a lot of cartoons and all, and we gave prize to everyone in the conference. And Dr. Veena Bhatt wrote articles in the newspaper on breastfeeding, and a walkathon conducted in Mysore, at Mysore, to create breastfeeding awareness. This was organized by Dr. Sonia Mandapa, advisor of the committee. September 23, conducted a webinar in association with Safe Motherhood Committee, Dr. Shobha Shavi, KSOGA. And October, we had a walkathon at Tumkur to create breast cancer awareness, and also webinar was conducted with the cancer committee on 30th of October. November 2023, it was judged by all the members of the committee, and prizes were declared, certificates were given, which was contributed by the members of the Breast Committee. And panel discussion on breastfeeding challenges in KSOGA conference at Vijaypura in December 23. January 24, we sanctioned, permission was sanctioned by Ethics Committee for research on nipple disorders in earlier purpurine in association with Clinical Research Committee, Dr. Geetanjali. February 24, webinar in association with FOXY, breast issues on adolescent. One of the speakers was Dr. Rajashri, Secretary KSOGA also. March 24, conference in association with Oncology Committee, 26/3/24. And this model was distributed to all members and advisors of the breast committee. This was designed by myself. I don't know whether I should be proud or not. This was the cheapest model we could get. Again, as the 25,000 breast model, which is used for clinical examination, the mannequin, which is kept in medical colleges. And it was given to all members. And this was sponsored by Dr. Hemalata Patavi, herself, member of breast committee. And
thank you, Lalita. You can stop at this stage because the next will go to other year. First of all, I would like to congratulate Lalita for a wonderful work. She has done almost every month one or the other work. And regarding the model, she has sent this model by post. And when I opened that box, I was so thrilled. Such a beautiful model she has. Please give her a very big hand.
Thank you,
for
sir.
a beautiful creation of the model.
Thank you, sir. What an appreciation from you, sir. It is a gold medal to me.
It was so good, I tell you. I have kept on my consultation table.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
It's
regarding
very useful.
this core needle, I request Lalita to conduct at various the local societies so that you can teach them, because this is the most important in future, where we are going to detect the breast cancer at the earliest. And another your member is Veena Bhatt, amazing personality. She writes so well. I request all of you to read her articles in Prajavani.
Yes, sir.
They are so wonderful articles. I'm proud because she was my postgraduate student. Thank you, Lalita, for the wonderful work. And anybody else?
Sir, few more are there. I'll just
Lalita, congratulations.
Show
Yeah,
Lalita
doing-
again. Show Lalita again.
Congratulations, Lalita. And as
Thank
Dr.
you.
MG Hiremat said, please
Lalita,
conduct this
Veena.
core biopsy program training, hands-on training for all our KSOGians. And I request you to kindly give me a model of this breast, because I do a lot of
Ma'am,
awareness
they said
programs.
it has reached you.
What has reached them? No,
Okay,
I have
I'll
not
get
got
it. I'll get it when I'm coming to the conference, ma'am.
I do
No,
not
Said it
have
has
it.
reached you.
How much it will cost, Lalita, this model?
It has not reached me.
Sir, we made it for 500 rupees. Now
Uh-huh.
that is without bag and all that.
Okay.
I also contributed a bit. The total cost will be 800 rupees.
So
800.
we can make it, we
800.
can make it Lalita, and we can give it to the KSOGians and let them purchase it. If you can
No, you
make
can
it for
keep in
us.
conference also,
Sure, sir.
Lalita.
Yes.
You
No,
get
we
some
can put an
models.
address, give a link and tell them that those who are interested, we keep a model. And those who are interested, kindly contact Dr. Lalita. We will
Yeah.
pay the amount and take it from you.
Yes, ma'am.
That
It
can
need
be
not
done.
be, it's 800 is a very, very small amount. We
Yes,
can
ma'am.
definitely pay and take it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think you can put a model there and say it's available, and you can, anybody interested can purchase it.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Sure,
please
ma'am.
get me,
Thank you,
get
ma'am,
me my,
so much.
get me
So,
my
ma'am, one more
mannequin.
minute. My future
Yes.
project is Kshira Mamata, which is a video that is given to all pregnant women in the 3rd trimester, educating them about breastfeeding through all KSOGA members, and TOT of BSc to all ASHAs and NMs, and online BSc for general public through KSOGA platform, and lactation consultants. Every lactating woman should have a consultant by her side to guide her so that all the discontinuation doesn't happen. This we can do it with women science graduates across the country. Yeah, all
Excellent.
these things, negotiation has been done and need encouragement and support from KSOGA.
We are there with you. We are there with you always. We will be with you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Rajesh.
Congratulations, Dr. Lalita.
Thank
I
you,
think
ma'am.
the products are very, very promising and need of the hour, because, lactation consultants is what one woman
Yes,
who
ma'am.
has a recent parchment, irrespective of how much help and care she gets from the family and from the doctor. But this becomes a very focused way of training, and having a group support of the consultation, group consultation for the lactation problems will also be very, very ideal and promising. Thank you so much for your wonderful work.
Thank you, ma'am.
And keep going. I know you are a self-motivated woman who keeps doing, irrespective KSOGA, no KSOGA.
You please send your report by before 15th October.
Thank you so much.
Lalita,
Yes, sir.
Sir, go to the
send your
next.
report.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've been sending. Yes,
I
sir.
request all the committees to kindly send their report within 15th to the KSOGA office email, official email ID.
Next,
Next is Dr. Megha from Genetics and Fetal Medicine Committee.
Megha is there. She is not seen for me.
Sir, I'm there.
Yeah, please. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir, respected Hiremat sir,
Yes.
Dr. Bharti ma'am, Dr. Durgadas sir, Dr. Vidyathobi ma'am, Dr. Rajeshri, Dr. Suman, and all my dear friends and KSOGA family. A very good evening to you all and happy Navratri. Initially, at the outset, I would like to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to head this committee. Though we have started with a little slow pace, I assure that by the end of my tenure, I'll conduct more academic programs and contribute to academic activities of KSOGA. We have this CME in Bidar Obstetric Gynec Society on genetics for obstetricians in October, followed by a basic ultrasound CME in Manipal OBGYN Society in the month of November 2023. Then followed by that, we had a CME, on-site CME for simplified cardiac screening for obstetricians in Mangalore OBGYN Society. We conducted a webinar on Down syndrome on 21st March 2024 with the Fox's Fetal Medicine Society, followed by Fetal Medicine and Genetics Committee webinar on thalassemia and pregnancy on World Thalassemia Day on 8th May 2024. Sir, actually, we had one Google form created for knowledge, attitude, and practices for cardiac screening from various consultants in Karnataka, which was shared in the group, but I could not get any response. The aim was to just go to the doorsteps of the various institutions or societies and just make the obstetricians trained for 5 simple steps, which are very easy and just need 5 minutes for cardiac screening of the fetus. But somehow I didn't get any response. I hope that I again post this program, Google form, and see how many people are interested so that we can go to the doorsteps of them. And thank you, sir. This is a little contribution from my side. I assure that I'll do much more.
Yes. Thank you, Megha. One first thing what I would like to appreciate is you have gone to Bidar and you have conducted a scientific program, because KSOGA activities were not reaching to the top end of our state, that is Bidar.
Okay,
and
sir.
regarding your easy cardiac screening, I met some of my friends who had attended. They had they have got a high regards for their training program. You had made it so simplified that many of the gynecologists or obstetricians, they avoid screening the cardiac.
True,
But
sir.
after this workshop, they told you had made it very good. And regarding Down syndrome, I was a part of the faculty. I have enjoyed it. Thalassemia, again, very important issue which you have done. Regarding the Google form, I think you know, basically many of us are not very much well versed with this computer, and still we have to pick up. I think in due course, everybody will pick up this Google form.
Sir, I will be interested in doing some
Yeah.
activities with Bharti Shekhar madam, because,
Yes.
because she is perinatology committee of
Yes,
Fox.
Yes,
Anyway,
I need you.
whatever
It
few
will be an
programs you
opportunity
have
for
done,
me, ma'am.
they
Yes,
are all
please,
excellent
please.
programs you have done. Please continue, Megha.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Good
so
work.
much.
Dr. MG sir, Google forms are very simple, sir. It is
But many of them they don't do. See, now I am telling you, for our undergraduate teaching, we have made a Google form in our college. Immediately after one class, the Google form will be released by the faculty. By the time the faculty goes back to his chamber, his Google form is filled up by 80% of the student.
Yes, sir. It is very
The
simple, very
younger
easy and
generation is
simple.
so advanced.
Yes. So I don't think it should be difficult for you, sir. You are a doyen. Filling a Google form is not at all difficult.
No,
for
I'm
you.
telling regarding technology. I'm telling. But younger generation is very good in picking up technology. Thank you, Megha.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Namaste. Ladi, any words?
Is very good. I think, of course, there's a lot yet to be done. You have done the activities, and you need to continue. And as you rightly said, I am the perinatology committee chair of the Foxy, and let us do many more
You
activities.
can take her to Foxy.
Yes,
program.
sir, and take. So along with KSOGA activities, we'll do the Foxy activities and project all our bright first people in KSOGA into the Foxy limelight.
Bharti, just wanted to ask my doubt. I'm not sure. When Mega finishes, you'll be taking over, no?
Mega finishes, no.
Yeah.
Madhavi
Mega
is
is
at Foxy.
25.
Dr. Chinmaya Ratha. Mega
No,
is
no.
KSOGA.
No.
Chinmaya
What I'm
finishes,
saying
now
is,
Bharti will take over.
and what I'm saying is, when Megha finishes her term in KSOGA, you will be taking over in Foxy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
will there be overlap between you people? It is different, no? Afterwards, you will come, no?
It is different. I can take her as one of my conveners.
Yeah. I can be a
As a
member of my
faculty,
committee.
can be taken.
Can be a member of
Like-
the committee.
Yes,
And
correct.
Rekha, I am planning to take you also. I need you as a national
Okay.
coordinator.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we will take you also because we have to project you also there. Okay.
Yes,
I
yes.
am busy with my KSOGA activities. So as soon
I
as this,
know,
I'll
I
have
know,
made the
I
list. I will call you. I will meet you in Bangalore day after and we'll talk.
Sure.
I'm
Yes,
waiting for that. Okay. We need all of us
Yes.
have to. I need more of KSOGians getting into Foxy. That is
Yes.
1 point program we have now. Okay.
Fine. 100% support.
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Rajesh.
Moving to the next committee is Gynec Oncology and Preventive Oncology Committee, Dr. Shipra Sangsure.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam. Good evening, Rajshri, madam, Bharti, ma'am, Vidyathobi, ma'am. Good evening to all.
Good evening, Shipra.
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
I'll start sharing my screen. Can you see the screen, ma'am?
No.
Cannot?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, so we had a lot of activities because of the HPV vaccination drive, which you conducted. So the whole focus of the committee was on primary prevention of cervical and the breast cancer. And we started with the vaccination
slide
drive.
is not seen, Shipra.
Not seen, sir.
Not seen.
Not seen.
Okay.
Arun.
Can you see now, sir?
Yeah, now
yes.
we can see it.
Yeah.
Now it's seen.
Okay. So we had total activities of around 36, and the focus was on primary prevention of the cervical and the breast cancer. And it started with Dr. Priya Ganesh, who is the Foxy chairperson for Gynec Oncology Committee, who came and trained the gynecologists in colposcopy, doing the colposcopy as well as calling the Colpo Express across KSOGA. She did it in Gulbarga, Bagalkot, and as well as in Mangalore during the tenure. And then the focus was, as I said, breast and cervical cancer prevention. And then Madam had started the HPV vaccination training programs for whole of the members of all the societies. So I have received the training from Dr. Priya Ganesh and the Foxy for HPV vaccination drive. And then that was a training of trainers program. And then in turn, I had to train 100 gynecologists of KSOGA, which I did on HPV vaccination. And then we called them HPV champions. And then they further created awareness about the HPV vaccine among their own clinics and the societies and the people around. So this was in the drive, we have vaccinated around 460 women and girls. And we have also conducted many cancer screening camps where even the examination with acetic acid was done. Okay, and there are more than 25 activities where about the HPV vaccine awareness talks and the campaigns where the most of the active societies where the Bagalkot where a lot of activities and the campaigns were conducted by the people who were the HPV champions in that particular society, followed by the Mangalore, the Bijapur, and the Hubli societies. And there they have given the talks and the campaigns in the schools regarding the HPV vaccination to the nurses, to the housekeeping staffs in their own hospital and the clinics as well as the hospitals around. And the school teachers were taught about the HPV vaccine along with the school girls. And the Mangalore Obedience Society also conducted the skit and the quiz regarding the drive about the HPV vaccine. So I was a faculty in Gynec-Onco in 5 of the conferences, and we have given a talk in Udayavani on the HPV vaccine. And then, as I said, Dr. Priya Ganesh has conducted training in various parts of the Karnataka as a faculty, teaching the gynecologists regarding the colposcopy. We have conducted 5 webinars along with the webinar, along with the breast cancer prevention, for the breast cancer prevention, along with the breast committee. And we also conducted CMEs, mainly with Mangalore Obedience Society on the oncology, and the speakers included even the Dr. Vijay Kumar, who's an oncosurgeon and Vice Chancellor of the NFI University. So this is a recent activity, so I'll not put in this part of the part of the year.
Sipra, thank you for presenting. Thank you, Sipra, for the nice presentation. I expect you few more programs all over the state. Kindly cover the North Karnataka, many of the areas in the North Karnataka, and regarding screening for cancer cervix and screening for breast cancer, I think you have to take up these projects. These are very, very essential, which you can take up.
Sir, we have done that in Bagalkot.
What about that skit? What was the skit theme? And
the skit was again the HPV vaccination drive. It was about the lay people understanding about the HPV vaccine and the benefits of the HPV vaccine. And 3 gynecologists. Pardon, sir?
Was it a street play or what?
Yes, sir. It was no, sir. It was street play, but within the hospital's premises.
Oh, within the premise. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, good then women have been screened for cancer with pap smear and the breast also. 300 women have been screened, and even the women have been screened with inspection with acetic acid also. As a camp, it was a camp conducted in.
No, anyway, HPV vaccine, Bihar government has made it free. In the same way, I think our team is also talking to the Karnataka.
Sir, I think there was a meeting today. I was not able to go. Dr. Vidya Tobi and Dr. Hema Divakar, and they were there. I could not go for the meeting today because the conference committee activities were there. So let us find out.
Of the meeting.
I don't know, sir. Dr. Vidya Tobi is there. I should ask her.
Madam, I did attend the meeting.
Sonia, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Very promising from the minister.
Okay.
He was himself very much interested, and he has asked us to give a total number of students. First about the screening, he said, okay. About the liquid cytology, he was interested to know. And also there were people who spoke about the update of the machines, what they are using for the pap smears. And there was a team which also spoke about the upgradation of the cartridges from the existing machines. And also about vaccination. He said a subset of the age group 13 to 14, if they take that particular age group and make it mandate, that will be the first step.
Yeah, that was what
9 to 14.
Yes, I had suggested that when I met the chief minister and the health minister. I said, sir, because you say people, they said the budget has not yet come. So I told them, okay, don't take 9 to 14, just take the 14 years who are passing out of high school.
10th standard.
So first vaccinate them. So next year, the 10th standard will get vaccinated. So every year, the 10th standard will get it till we get it into the national protocol.
He has actually considered that only, ma'am.
Yeah, so let us do that.
By the next 10 days, he wants the report in hand about the total number of outgoing students. He said that's just a cakewalk for them.
They would get I think numbers. That the education department can easily.
Yes, they would get that from that.
Yes.
And they also wanted the budget of how much, which company, and what would be the costing.
Okay, so
By
that
the
I
next
think they
10
were
days,
there.
we will have a good news, I guess.
Thank you, very good, very good.
Yeah, okay.
Very
Dr.
promising.
Rajeshri? Dr. Rajeshri?
Thank you, Dr. Shipra. We now move to Dr. Navya from the Imaging Science in OBG Committee. Dr. Navya? Well, if Navya is not there, then from Infertility and ART Committee, Dr. Shilpa. Shilpa GB? Rachana from Medical Disorders in Pregnancy Committee? Rachana is also not there. Dr. Sanjana Tallur, Menopause Committee?
Not there.
Sanjana? All right.
Okay.
Dr. Shobha Dhananjay, Prevention of Violence Against Women's Committee?
You can go to next committee.
Did Dr. Soumyamani join from Adolescent Committee?
No, she will come later. Once this full 21 finishes, then you can call them. I think now Public Awareness Committee, Dr. Shanta Durge is there.
Yeah.
I
Dr.
have seen
Shanta
her.
Durge, over to you.
Yes, I'm here, and good evening to all. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, respected sir, Chief Patron KSOGA, Dr. M.G. Hiremat, sir, and President KSOGA, Dr. Bharti Rajshekar.
Yes,
No
sir.
need to call any of us.
Yes, madam, please go ahead with your report. We are all here.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you. And I will share my screen. So this is the on 1st of the June, we took one radio program on the body and organ donation. Can you see the screen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the first program, and second one is on the Second is on the anemia hatav program. Anemia hatav drive. We have taken this program, and under this program, we have conducted many HB detection camps at Basav and surrounding area. This is on the 1st of the July HB detection camp at Bashveshwar College. And next one is the webinar, Guidelines for Hysterectomy, Foxy ICOG webinar, which was conducted on the July 7th. The fourth program is Preserve the Uterus. This was the CME at Bidar OBG Society on July 23. I was as a faculty. And then the next one is, this is the episode 2 of Anemia Hatav Drive at HS College, Basav in the same, July. Yeah, July. So next one is, next program.
Madam, the below.
Next one is again Anemia Hatav Drive. This is the episode number 3 on HS College. This is one more webinar on the TOG experience series, webinar on high risk pregnancy that is taken in the September, 8 September. And one more Foxy ICOG webinar on family planning. This is again in the September. Nutrition in Adolescent and Anemia Hatav Drive program and HB, also the HB detection camp. This is the episode number 4 for HB detection camp conducted at Gulbarga by the PAC committee. One more is Foxy ICOG vaccination certificate. This is conducted in September 26th, and I was as a coordinator. The next one is, this is the medical legal series, which we started with the Public Awareness Committee. And the first one is the FOXO Act, which was conducted on October 7. The next program is webinar on Star Pravaha. Dr. Sunita Tandulwadkar, she included me as a coordinator in that. And this is the one more that is the same Star Pravaha. Anemia Hatav Drive, episode number 4, It was conducted in October 18 at Jawahar Navodaya School, Basokaland. This is the webinar on MTP, that is the medical legal series, webinar on MTP in medical disorders in pregnancy, which was conducted in November 7, and the speaker was the Dr. Pankaj Desai. This is the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Girls Rally at Vijaypura KSOGA Conference in 2023, and the rally was conducted in association with KSOGA, Dr. Vidya Thobi ma'am, and the Public Awareness Committee. I was awarded the FKCOG at KSOGA Conference. This is the next program. I was included as a panelist in AICOG 2024 January debate on sexual rights and reproductive rights of adolescents. At Hyderabad AICOG 2024 January week, I was included in that as we conducted, the AICOG conducted the Dhira program, and I was one of the participants as a faculty. The next one is we took out a rally on National Girl Child Day, which was celebrated on January 24, January 24, under the leadership of mine and KSOGA Public Awareness Committee at Basokaland, in association with the IMA Basokaland, and of the 4 schools and colleges and 600 girl students participated in that program. This is the next one. I was nominated as and I am still the nominated member to the state government of Karnataka for the State Supervisory Board on PCPNDT Act, and at Vidhan Sabha Karnataka State Supervisory Board meeting with Health Minister Honorable Sri Gundurauji on 18th of January. This is the same one. This is the CME at Gadag on MTP Act updation in February 24. Again, this is the Anemia Hatao Drive, the 5th episode of HB detection camp at SPR Public School, Basokaland in February. This is the one more. This is the same on continuation, same picture. Next, this is the CME and felicitation program at Bidar by Basokaland Diaries. It was conducted in March 3, 24. This is the same one. International Women's Day celebration was taken out at Basokaland in 13th of the March 24 at SS Khuba College, and this is the same, the report in newspaper. And then I think this is the last program up to the 31st March of 2024. The next are included afterwards in the April to next episode. So this is the last one. Thank you all giving me this good opportunity. And okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Shanta Durge, madam. You are Diana of public awareness, because you have done so many activities, especially on the Anemia Hatao. You have done excellent work, madam. So there are some more areas where you can take up your public awareness programs, madam. Thank you very much. Dr. Bharti.
Yes, Dr. Shanta, on the excellent work we have done, and please continue to do. And as Dr. M.G. Hiramat rightly said, madam, there's one more factor which I would like to stress. Like, we are talking more on anemia and oncology to a great extent. I think we have to start talking about preconceptional counseling and PCOS. These are 2 things I think we need to also take up in our public awareness. And whatever publications you make, madam, I have a suggestion to the programs. Please tell the other respective societies other than all those members in your committee to replicate the same program, like the anemia series you have done. Please ask the societies to carry out the same program in their own districts, so that we can reach more people. So you can please guide them to do that.
See, actually, we are asking all the members of our committee, but sad to say that the people are not responding well.
Madam, we
Yes, yes.
request you to kindly add the office bearers of KSOGA President Secretary so
Uh-huh.
that treasurer and the patrons, so that we can also put our word and see that they do the activity.
Sure, sure, ma'am.
We
Sure.
try to inspire them.
Yeah, sure. One more
Thank
thing,
you, madam.
actually, can I say one more thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
madam.
See, we wanted to conduct more webinars, but because the KSOGA has put the fee structure for the webinars,
No,
5,000
there
rupees.
are webinars are free. You can take the KSOGA platform. Nowadays, we are not charging. We are providing you the Zoom
Madam,
also.
Madam, but
Well,
webinars we will be doing only for the consultants. But I think we should do more public programs going out onto the field to school, colleges, and the self-help groups, madam. That is a very good opportunity when the self-help groups have their own monthly meetings. So we
That
go
will
from,
continue, ma'am.
we usually go to
Madam,
those
screen
groups and
share
talk to
stop,
them.
madam. We can see all.
Yes.
So that is one more aspect you can look into, Shanta, madam.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sure.
The Sri Shakti Sangha, the Sri Shakti Sanghas.
Yes, yes.
Because they
Oh,
have
we
their
can-
meeting, we don't have to arrange anything. We have to just go and talk and give them awareness and make a pamphlet. We have a pamphlet for breast cancer, for cancer cervix, and also make pamphlets and give it to them
Yeah,
in
sure,
Kannada.
ma'am. Sure.
That will be very effective.
And we are working in that order, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, Shanta Durga madam, you can take the KSOGA platform of Zoom. You can take at least 3 to 4 in a year, and there is no charge for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. But so somewhere I got the message from the Arun that it was charging
madam.
5,000 rupees per webinar.
Many of
So
the
we have-
programs this year, they are all done free only.
No,
Thank you,
that
sir.
is if
Charge
you
has
are,
been done and
madam,
no
that
company
is
has
if you get,
sponsored.
yeah, if you get a pharma who is going to sponsor,
That's
then
only.
you can give
Otherwise,
us
you
some
can do it.
revenue. Otherwise, you can do it free.
You can do
If
it.
you are paying, well and good. If you are not
Yes,
paying,
otherwise
also
also
it is
you do.
okay. It's like
Yes,
that.
yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was denied the permission for the webinar, sir.
Yeah.
That's what
Can
I
you take
took
out this one, madam?
Screen
Your
share, madam. Please stop
Madam,
share.
stop ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಖ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರದ್ದಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಏಕ ಏನ್ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ?
ನೆಗಡಿ, ಕೆಮ್ಮು, ಜ್ವರ.
Rajeshwari, can you go to the next one?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Shanta. We now go to the public awareness committee is over. Quiz committee, Dr. Anita.
Good evening, all. Without much delay, I would like to share my
Anita
screen.
was the first person to join. Sorry, we have you to wait such a long time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead.
Yes, sir. So first we started a PG quiz, infertility quiz on July, and 8 teams had participated. Then we did a Yuva KSOGA PG quiz.
Are you sharing your slides, Dr. Anita?
Yes, ma'am.
We are not seeing.
Okay.
We are not seeing them.
Not able to see the slide.
Yes, now they're visible.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see.
Yes, ma'am. So we started a PG quiz in my home city, Mangalore. In that 8 teams had participated. Then we did a Yuva KSOGA PG quiz. In that 28 teams participated. 5 went for the finals. Then we started online PG quiz along with KSOGA Gurukul. Every month we started doing a quiz on each topic. It's in every month like September, then October, November. And we made a new quiz master also. We started calling the other members also to become a quiz masters. Then we conducted one grand online quiz on multiple topics. In that quiz master was myself and Manjula Patil, another member in our team. And in that 46 students participated. And the winner was awarded a prize in KSOGA Main Conference 2023 Vijaypura. So finally, we did on KSOGA quiz in 2023 Vijaypura on operative gynecology. Then every month we are conducting online PG quiz along with KSOGA Gurukul, like infertility, CA ovary, multiple pregnancy, AUB, GDM, mass per abdomen, hypertensive disorder in pregnancy. So every month we are conducting each quiz taking a particular topic. And this quiz is being uploaded in KSOGA website. So in the website, there is a particular column, a quiz. And if you open that, we can go to the each month quiz. So it is available in that website. So this is my advisory committee who gave a lot of support. These are members. And I could like to thank our past president, who was the one who given ideas, and our patrons, Dr. Hiremat sir, who was selected me being a junior. He gave a chance to become a chairperson. And I thank our Dr. Bharti Rashekar, who has been a support to continue these activities, and advisory committee, and especially Jyotika Desai for a continuous guidance, and KSOGA Gurukul, with whom I am doing an online PG quiz. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. You are doing excellent work. Almost every month your quiz programs are conducted. I think it's a big asset and you can continue to do this. One thing you have opened our eyes. Many of our chairpersons are not using KSOGA website. I think you are the one who is using the website. Now website is open for all the chairpersons. That whatever
they can
stop sharing,
you are doing,
please.
you can put into the website.
And you can paste
is
your
one which-
activities also on the gallery.
Activity also you can go there
On the
and you
gallery.
can directly go into the website. Thank you,
And-
Anita, reminding
Yeah.
about website.
Yeah, Dr. Anita, congratulations. I have another suggestion. See, in Tamil Nadu, when they do this quiz, all the quiz winners of the quiz, each winner is given a certificate in the state conference. So that is an incentive. Okay. So I think you can take the winners and tell them that they will be getting a certificate in the valedictory function.
Okay.
And you can
So,
give
of
the
course-
certificate in the conference also.
Yes. So that is a very nice thing so that we recognize them.
Oh.
The winners. Otherwise, we never come to know who the. And please publish the names of the winners on the website
Okay.
for
Okay.
each quiz.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That will give more participation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Anita. I think from the quiz committee, consistently we have been having interactive programs so far as the Gurukul program is concerned, and it is indeed a very uniform way of educating the students as well. Most of us focus on the consultants, but the work that you are doing is also motivating and mobilizing the PG students to do much alert and learned activity. Thank you for that, and please keep going. May I now call upon Dr. Kavya Pradeep from Reproductive Endocrinology Committee. I think Kavya has sent a message that she is busy.
Okay.
And also Dr. Padmini Prasad from Sexual Medicine, she has expressed her inability.
Okay.
So the next committee would be our dear
Doing
Shobha
well.
from Safe Motherhood Committee.
Good evening, madam. Namaskara.
Good evening.
Good evening to all the office
evening.
bearers of KSOGA. First of all, I would like to thank all the office bearers for giving me this chance to chair this very important committee. The advisors of my committee are Dr. Hema Divakar, Dr. Kasturi Hiremat, Donimat madam, Dr. Nagratna madam.
The slides are not seen, Shobha.
Madam, I have not made
Okay,
slides,
fine, fine.
sorry, but
Okay,
I'll be
fine.
telling
Go
all
ahead.
the things.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, I could not make the slides. We launched our first program on Safe Motherhood Day. That's the very beginning of the tenure. Because of encouragement by Dr. Vidya Tobi madam, we launched Vistrit program, which was very well supported by all the doyens of KSOGA. Dr. MG sir, Hema Divakar madam, Vidya Tobi madam and Rajashree madam were the strong pillars of that program. The program went on for 4 months. It started with the enrollment of facilities. Around 30 facilities were enrolled. 200 nursing staff were enrolled in the program. First, we made the booklet and also the posters regarding GDM, anemia, and PIH. This was a teaching program of all the staff nurses on these 3 very important ailments which affect our pregnant women. There were more than 40 to 50 online classes we took for the nurses. It was the classes were taken by both Foxy and KSOGA members. All the members of our committee took active part in teaching the staff. The first classes were taken in English, and then we also did mentoring classes in Kannada. I forgot to mention Dr. Sonia Mandapa, who is also a very important mentor of the committee. And we also did mentoring classes, and assessment was done by all the Foxy leaders and also KSOGA leaders, and all the facilities did well, and they showed a lot of improvement in handling these cases. And this project was a very good success, and all the nursing staff and also the hospital owners appreciated the effort of the committee members. I also thank all the committee members for spending a lot of time on this project. And I'm very grateful to Vidya Tobi madam and Rajashri madam and MG sir for supporting this project. Then we did one webinar on placenta accreta spectrum in association with Critical Care Committee and Imaging Committee, that is Dr. Suguna Kumar and Dr. Navya. The speaker was Asha Rich Singhani madam, and we also did a panel discussion on management of placenta accreta spectrum. It was a very huge success. 130 people attended the program and it was very well appreciated. Then we did one more webinar in association with Breastfeeding Committee, that is Dr. Lalita madam. That webinar was also very well received. And we conducted one more webinar in association with Endoscopic Committee on cesarean scar ectopic. That was also had wonderful speakers and had very good appreciation from the delegates. Many of the members of our committee have participated as either panelists or speakers. I also attended many national, international, and state conferences as faculty with Safe Motherhood topic as the theme. And we also did few camps. One camp was done on Safe Motherhood Day. Around 100 women were examined free of cost, and also lab tests were done, and medicine was given free of cost. And also education program was done for pregnant women in government hospital Ilkal regarding safe motherhood practices. We are planning many more things, sir. We are planning a program in this month, and we are also planning a booklet regarding the what are the signs and symptoms of the usual illness which affect the pregnancy in Kannada, which will be educative to the general public.
Thank you, Shobha. I think Dr. Shobha Shavi is very active committee chairperson, and she has done a lot of ground level activities. In fact, for training nurses and all that, along with our Foxy leader. And in fact, every week she used to call me, tomorrow it is there, please join. It was so difficult for me to be with her. You have done wonderful work, and being at a very remote place also, she has shown so much interest. So people think that people remaining in Bombay, Bangalore, Hubli, they can do. If there is a will, they can do from any corner of this country. I think classical example is Shobha. That much I can tell about Shobha. Continue to do Shobha. You are so good and so committed also. And I get information. Some of our patients, they come to my infertility center. They say that she has no time to talk also. But I have got a lot of time to talk because she has got more than 80 to 100 OPDs per day. I am very happy because you are my student, that you are doing so much good work at the ground level. Thank you, Shobha.
All because of inspiration from you, sir. You are my teacher and you're such a great inspiration for all of us, sir.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you one more thing. I've been a co-convener of Gyan Sangam KSOGA also.
Yes. Congratulations, Shobha, and she has been my right hand and left hand in all the Gyan Sangam. And at any, as Dr. MG Hiramat said, any time, any job, Dr. Shobha was always there for me. And I would like to quote one thing, sir, about the smaller places. When we did the first KSOGA satellite, the Foxy satellite conference, people were asking from Foxy, do you get Bisleri water in Hassan? And Dr. Behram Anklesaria came here and he told me. Yes, sir.
I have attended that, Bharti.
And Dr. Behram came and said,
he was the president of Foxy.
Yes, he came and told me you should be in Bangalore. I said, sir, why should I be in Bangalore? Please recognize me in this small town. I am a big person in this small town. So that is what Shobha is also. A big person in a small town. Keep it up.
Just a word about that. That conference was such a good one. It was an eye-opener to Foxy. And they started doing after Hassan. It was done in Ahmedabad.
Yes, sir.
Nobody was knowing that what Hassan has got a capacity of these all facilities. It was a very good and very nice program.
Very nice program it was. Yes, Rajeshri, next.
Thank you so much. One thing I would like to say about Dr. Shobha Shavi is her commitment for the work of Safe Motherhood Committee, the program which was meant for training of the staff. As MG Hiremat sir has said, it was so much of an intense collaboration and connectivity between the service providers members that it called for a lot of dedicated work and consistent dedicated work. Thank you so much, Shobha, for doing that, and congratulations to you on that. And I'm sure that you'll keep up going with the same fervor. I still remember the Safe Motherhood Committee work, which was done just 10 days after the committee, the new body started.
Yes.
We had taken it up within a call of 3-4 days. It was done, and a wonderful program. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Moving to Dr. Chandrasekhar, Urogynecological Committee, and Dr. Manjula A. Patil from the Young Talent Promotion Committee. Sir, with that, we complete the list of the committees. And if anybody
I
late
think
joiner, I would
anybody has joined
you all-
later, they can present.
welcome
Otherwise-
anybody who missed out.
Yeah. Otherwise, most of them have presented.
Yeah, most of them,
Yeah.
I think.
Just to say a few words, see, everybody was thinking that committees are not working. In fact, in one of our KSOGA EC meeting, I heard that committees are to be being quid. But I told our KSOGA office bearers, let us get back to the committees again. And such a good, Bharti, so much good response from the committees. I think it is our fault that we have not called them quite often. Please see that at least you have a meeting with the committee chairperson at least once in 3 months. Whether Bharti or any other new president and secretary comes, because these activities are the real activities which are going to help the people at the ground level. They all have done wonderful. And one thing is, at least we are not expecting you to do every month one program. At least do once in 3 months, 1 or 2. Collectively, at the end of the year, if you have done about 6 programs, it is more than enough. That we don't want you to do every week or every month, but it should be your active participation and you should be the leader. So that's how it will help you to develop your personality and this one. And as far as the free Zoom is concerned, now as Bharti and our Suman Gaddi knows, KSOGA is rich. We have quite a good amount of fund. We are not expecting any fund generation from you. If you generate is enough. If you generate, it is okay. But if you are not able to generate also, you can take up the program and you can do the program, contact Arun. He will give you he will prepare your, what is that? Flyer. He will give you Zoom also. So you can use the platform of the KSOGA. And I think all the activities have done. And this, I think, has opened up our eyes that so many wonderful works are done. And please send your report by 15th of October. We are going to make a committee that will decide who are the best 3 committees which have worked for this year. So there will be 3 prizes, the best 1, 2, 3. I think there are a good number of committees who are participating. I think Bharti, you can make a committee for this to screen after the 15th of October. One committee for this chairperson committee, one for the committees for other the committees. I think really a good work has been done. Really very much satisfied the way all. And as rightly told by Bharti, we are happy that our members have been pushed into Foxy. Dr. Vidya Tobi has gone into vice president. Dr. Bharti has gone as a committee. I appreciate Bharti's patience. If I was there in place of Bharti, I would not have contested. And she has contested 4 times. And what I tell you, whenever you contest any election, if you are not elected, don't blame anybody. You blame yourself. And why you are not being elected is that you have not reached to the many of the people. That I can tell you, number 1. And you feel that I have yet to do more work. So do more work, do attend many conferences, do attend Foxy activities. Definitely one day you will take up the chair, what Bharti has taken. And out of 30 chairs in Foxy, I want at least 10 people there. Then our voice will be heard in the Foxy. Otherwise, for last 30 years, and we are very few people who have got, at least I'm happy that I became the vice president from North Karnataka for the first time in the history of Foxy. At least now Vidya Thobi has come as a second person. So like that, I request every one of you, do this ground level at KSOGA, then move on to the Foxy. definitely you will be recognized in the faculty. And that is a different pleasure and different taste. So this, I think, meeting has definitely opened our eyes. With this remark, I am really happy that all programs are going on. And I request all of you to continue to do your work. And another thing is that if there are no application, definitely, if you are interested in that committee, you can continue to do. It is not that you have to do only for 2 years. If you are really interested, you can continue. Only thing is opportunity has to be given to the new person. If nobody has come forward, you are going to continue and do the work. With this brief, I hand over Bharti to say.
Yes. Thank you, sir. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate all my chairpersons for doing this excellent work. And as Dr. M.G. Hiramat, sir, there is much to be done. We have done a lot, but still we have a lot more to do. And a few suggestions I had, as you said, I request all our committee chairpersons, if possible, on the invite all of you for the KSOGA conference and participate in it actively. And one more method of showcasing your activities and to inspire people and let people know about this is one is to post all the photographs and reports on the website. Arun will help you with that. The second thing is even at the conference, you can bring a poster of your activities and we will make place for those to be displayed in the conference, around the conference venue. So people will know what are the committees and what are their activities. I think, sir, if all of you agree, we can put up a poster like a collage poster with a committee name and all the activities with photographs that they are doing. So people will know what their committees are doing. That is two. The third thing I said is please encourage your members to carry on whatever activity, like you are taking a lot of pain and effort and time. Please inspire your committee members to do that in their respective societies. That is three. And the fourth point is very many of the committee activities are not being brought to the notice of the office. So hence many of the office bearers think the committees are not doing any work because we have not been aware of that and we have not been informed. Many of the activities. So I request you that whenever you are doing an activity, kindly put a note into the office, KSOGA office email ID. So KSOGA office will send it to the office bearers. Or you can even send it to the office bearers. The group is there, and also take the present secretaries of the concerned society you are doing. Please take them also into confidence and take the KSOGA EC members who are around in that locality also into confidence and inform and make them part of the program. So everybody knows what is happening and we can also give you suggestions and we can also work with you to make it more successful. And thank you, and please continue with your activities. Work is not complete. There is much to be done. And we want many more faces in the FOXY. Yes, I did struggle a lot to get into FOXY, but I thought that yes, we have to make Karnataka's presence felt there because we have 22 societies, 3,400 members. We can make a huge impact in FOXY. Please attend the managing committee meetings, at least as a representative from your regional, from your society. If your president secretary is not attending, because in the recent AGM and MCM, Dr. Pratap, Dr. M.G. Hiramat, Dr. Rekha was there. We were just 4 of us from Karnataka out of 22 societies. And there was voting for each and every decision. We Karnataka KSOGians can make a lot of difference by our rights in FOXY. So I request all of you to actively participate not only in KSOGA activities, but also in the FOXY activities. We know we need more representation. Thank you very much. Over to you, Rajeshri.
Just I have to tell one point, Rajeshri. Regarding the selection of the 3 best committee, we are going to have a 5-member committee and 5 members will decide. I think that should be the real justice to all the committees who have done the work. Okay.
Yes.
Rajesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bharti ma'am. I think out of 21 committees, 11 members have presented their report, and we would like to have the report being sent to the KSOGA office email ID so that these can be screened out and selected for the prize. I am very happy that we have such great leaders, Dr. M.G. Hiramat sir, Dr. Bharti Rajshekar, Dr. Vidya Tobi, who have been a force behind all the activities being conducted and been a constant source of inspiration, because herein what we get is nothing. We just, there is a saying in Kannada, especially in the north, bandidilla barsidilla, like It's only out of the interest or out of the extra efforts that that we need to carry on, because yes, down the lane, maybe after 10-15 years, nobody is going to remember who was who. But then what is the contribution that we have done to the society at large, apart from our routine professional activity and work and teaching and academic activities? This is what we are trying to connect all the practitioners of the Karnataka state and given due responsibility, and now in the form of committee chairs, this designation of work responsibility and commitment is so much enhanced that much meaningful work and good activities can be conducted at each level. We are indeed proud to be a KSOGian, and indeed proud to see that KSOGA can make an impact in the national level. And thank you so much, sir, for taking this initiative. And, it is said that in the infancy stage and the toddler stage, there are many hassles, but we have seen that just in 3 years' time, how much of an impact these committees have created in the state, and new talent, new promotion, new commitment, new activities, and more meaningful designation and more meaningful, segregation of the work and activity which is done. It is amazing what started as OBG, obstetrics and gynec, as just 2 branches, has now 22 committees, and we really don't know what all we are doing in this vast subject of OBGYN. But yes, very meaningful impact. And thank you so much for consistently and patiently and perseverance and pushing each member in a very, cajoling manner. Let's do it. Not any time giving a harsh word or a harsh comment about even the committees which have not performed, that, okay, we'll do, come on, let's do. And that is kind of the motivation and inspiration we look from you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Bharti ma'am, and thank you all the committee members who have chairpersons who have taken up the time, taken up the efforts, and completed their designated duties. And we also wish to see more such activities and more contributions. And please send your report to the KSOGA office in time, and with the same kind of dedication and enthusiasm.
Yeah, sir, before we close down, with your due permission from all of you, I just had one doubt, that is regarding the society, what we have to apply, what Dr. Bharti was just commenting, because many of the societies we change over from April 1st. The tenure what you gave is from January to September. So there will be 2 presidents who are involved. Just wanted to tell you that that is the thing. Is that okay? Like from January to March, we will be having 1 president. And from April 1st to September, it will continue for 1 year, of course. But April to next March, another president. But the tenure what you gave us is from Jan to September.
Rekha, just I would like to clarify. Other day in Foxy also, they have made 2 years. One is the financial year. The financial year will start from 1st of April to 31st March. But academic year will start here because our conferences are in September and October. That we can adapt later. But this year, there was a long gap. See, you have committees have been taken in the April of 23. We could not conduct anything in between. So this we will do it later on from the next year. Tenure we will fix up. What tenure?
She's asking for the society. She's asking for the society, not committee.
But the society I'm asking that ನಾವು 2 presidents present ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ for 1 society ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು.
So anyway, now you have got a meeting on 5th. You are there as a Bangalore society president. We will discuss there.
So what I think,
sir, I don't know about this 5th meeting. I have no idea.
It will come there. Bharti 5th ಅಲ್ಲ?
1 at a time.
ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ.
Member society
presidency.
Member society Bharti?
Yes, sir.
Member society meeting on 5th, you know?
Sir, 5th ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಈ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಕೋಪಿ busy ಇದೀವಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ.
Fix ಮಾಡಿ, one date fix ಮಾಡಿ.
Let's have it on Monday, sir.
Then we'll do it on 9th.
Monday,
7th,
6th, 7th.
Okay,
7th. Around 7th evening, same time.
And 9th is our EC.
Yes,
Last
sir.
EC.
9th is easy. So 7th we will do it, sir.
Okay, noted.
Dr. Rajeshri, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
See, out of 21, 11 have presented.
Yes, sir.
All those who have done, they were satisfied that they have done some work and they have presented.
Yes, sir.
There are others also, they have done 1 or 2, but they felt that we have not done too much. That's why they are not.
Maybe that may be the reason also.
That may be the reason.
Two
So
or three have expressed their inability.
all
Yeah.
have done very well, and committees have become a successful. Rightly told by Dr. Rajeshri, this is just we are in the third year, and you can't expect 100% representation. It will take some time. Over a period of time, definitely the chairpersons committees are going to be a very successful one. I am 100% sure.
Thank you so much, sir.
Vote of thanks, Dr. Suman.
Suman.
Sir, if any of the committee chairs want to say anything else, they are open. The meeting is open.
The committees, they want to say something. Otherwise, Dr. Suman will conclude.
Yes.
The committee advisor wants to say, sir.
Yeah,
The
please.
success
Yes,
is
Sonia.
only the success is happening only because of the selection, sir. Everybody, every committee chairperson is a committed chairperson in this forum, I feel, sir.
That's how we have selected Sonia.
Yes, sir. All the credit to the selection committee.
You are also a pick of our selection
Yes,
only.
yes.
The Sonia ascending to
Sonia,
secretary of KCOG is not a small achievement.
No, Sonia, don't just hang on to KSOGA and KCOG, okay? Actually, you have to get the proxy. Rekha is there, Shobha is there, Sonia, we were lot of gents.
Yeah. Okay, Suman.
Yes, good evening, one and all. And it was, of course, a very exhaustive meeting, but definitely a very positive meeting in the sense all the chairpersons of the various committees have showcased their good work, and we are aware of what is happening with the committees. And I thank the Chief Patron, Dr. M.G. Hirmat, President Dr. Bharti Rajshekar, Honorary Secretary Dr. Rashi Paladi for their valuable inputs in today's meeting. I also thank Dr. Durgadas and the zonal ECs, all four zonal ECs, and all the chairpersons of the committees who have attended this meeting. I also thank Mr. Arun for providing this Zoom platform, and thank you. Good night, one and all.
Thank you, Dr. Suman.
And of
Thank you.
course,
Thank you all.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
My
Thank you.
laptop has also closed.
Thank you.
On its own. Battery has gone.
Yes, everybody's battery is gone, sir.
Thank you for this marathon
Including
meeting.
our own battery.
Good night.
I think only Suman's battery is on. She's in the kitchen.
Good night. Good night.
Okay,
Good night, sir. Good night.
Good night.
We invite you all. We invite all of you to come to KSOGA 34th conference at Hassan with your family and friends.
Yeah. We have full support for you. We'll bring the entire bandwagon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, President, Secretary, and Treasurer, madams.
Rekha, take care. Get well soon.
Yeah.
All
Sir, congratulations again, sir. Excellent job you're doing.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much, madam.
Shobha, get your report on PPT. Why are you lazy?
No, madam. We'll get it done, madam.
Yes. ಅವಾಗವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕಿಟ್ಬಿಡು.
Okay.
Tips from Rekha.
September ಇಂದ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು September ಇಂದ prepare
ಅದೇ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ರೇಖಾ ನಾನು ನಾಡಿದ್ದಿರ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಈ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಕೋಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ? So we'll talk. I want to talk about committee, perinatology committee ಬಗ್ಗೆ.
ಆಯ್ತು, you are coming ಅಲ್ಲ ಭಾರತಿ?
I'll be coming tomorrow evening. I'll come. Saturday morning I'll be there.
Saturday morning ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5th ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
5th.
5th you are there, no?
I'm there on 5th and 6th.
4th I'm not coming, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು.
4th is tomorrow, even I'm not there.
ಸರಿ because ನಂದೇನು ರೋಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. 5th 6th
ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲ. Tomorrow I'm not there.
ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So meet you on 5th and 6th.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.